We're gonna give you the best mobility exercises specific for basketball, and we're gonna start right now. All right, so when we're looking at basketball, we have to understand what are those big pain points. First, lots of big dudes, lots of big women. We are playing on a hardwood floor or we're playing on blacktop. There's a lot of running, there's a lot of pounding. It's gonna potentially lead to some knee issues, some ankle injuries, some lower back pain, a lot of starting, a lot of stopping. So we've got big athletes. Some of these individuals aren't gonna be the strongest either. They might not be squatting. They might not be doing leg exercises to help strengthen their knees or help strengthen their ankles, which you should be doing by picking up Peak Strength today and going in and using the basketball portion of our strength training app so that you can become a better basketball player. So a lot of this stuff will then lead to, if we can focus on, we're looking at these problems, they can lead to big problems, big injuries in the knee, in the ankle, in the Achilles potentially, in even our upper back possibly. So we've got to focus on our mobility if we want to have durability out on the court. Think about it that way. Mobility equals durability. So now we're going to go into that first key exercise. Okay, so the way we're going to break down these mobility exercises is we're going to look at body parts. So we're going to do upper body, shoulders. A lot of you guys are really stiff in your shoulders. You can't hold an overhead position. You're tighter than me and I'm 40 and tight and old and have gray hairs. So we're gonna do that upper body mobility first, then we're gonna do hips, then we're gonna do ankles. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a sweet series here. Okay, first, it's my dowel rod. First, we're gonna step on this power elastic, available at GarageStrength.com. Now, we're gonna step here. I'm gonna cross this up. I'm gonna do some external rotation into a press. Okay, back down, external rotation into a press. And I wanna squeeze my spine in that upper back. Squeeze here, press. We can do this for like a set of 7 to 9, okay, something like that. Now, right after that, we're gonna pick up our dowel rod. We're gonna wrap the dowel rod here. And now we're gonna have some better tension. So we're gonna get set. We're gonna step on the band. We're gonna put this on our back here. Okay, so now I'm just holding this by standing on the band. I'm gonna get here, press, squeeze the upper back here, press, squeeze the upper back here, press, squeeze the upper back. And I wanna have the band and the dowel rod behind my head. I don't wanna press and go like this. I wanna go here, straight up, here, straight up. I don't wanna see the bar going forward. I wanna have it over the hips, right there. So that's the second movement. You can do that for 7 to 9 reps. Now, the next exercise, this is gonna really, really wake you guys up, is now we're gonna get into a split squat position, okay, like this. I'm gonna hold my hand forward, directly forward. I'm gonna grab on the band here so it's a little bit tighter, okay, like this. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna rotate, rotate, rotate. I'm gonna come back, rotate, open up, come back, rotate, open up, and I wanna have it go to 180 degrees. Okay, you're gonna feel this in the middle of your back, you're gonna feel this in your upper back. I'm gonna go this side, again, here, boom, oh, here, poof, here, poof. We wanna have that thoracic rotation. Now, to improve that position, let's say we do some PVC pipe walks, which you're gonna see later on in the video as well, but a PVC pipe walk would be, I'm standing on the roller here, walking backwards, I'm walking forwards. Okay, so this is gonna be helping you wake up that nervous system even further. Now, after we do a couple sets of walking on the PVC pipe, also available at GarageStrength.com, one thing that we can do to really make this challenging, let's say I get set with that front foot in that split squat position on the PVC, and I don't wanna do this, okay? I wanna be stable, boom, lock that in, lock it in, lock it in. I'm gonna hold the band here, rotate, come back, hold the band here, rotate. Oh, I just got off track. That's gonna help train that dynamic trunk control. That's gonna help train that thoracic rotation, which is going to improve that mobility. It's gonna help improve our shoulder mobility overall. And in turn, this is something that you guys could do 2 to 3 days a week. Go through this series, 3 to 4 sets, 7 to 9 reps of every single exercise. That's gonna help improve the mobility in your shoulders. Now, let's go into those hips. Okay, so this next series of movements, this is gonna be all hip focused. We're gonna do 3 exercises. So first, we're gonna start off with a simple movement, a seated pigeon pose. All we're gonna go here, cross leg, okay? And I wanna lower my hips just a little bit. Let's say we hold this for 10 to 12 seconds, okay? So we can go here, back up, sit, come back down a little bit more. And then we can switch and do both sides, okay? So this is gonna help with that lower back. It's gonna alleviate any lower back issues or any stress that you might have inside your hips. Do that 2 to 3 passes. Then you lead into this position here. Okay, we wanna get into a 90-90 position. 90 degrees here. I wanna hold this, okay, and you can even put this hand like almost in line with that front foot. Okay, let's say we hold this, and you might feel this as I'm feeling this right now, right through here. Okay, and now we're gonna do this movement for, let's just say 2 sets. I'm gonna come over here. 2 sets to each side for 10 to 12 seconds. Okay, back and forth, but hold it just in a static. Now, the next movement is gonna be out of this position. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna focus on that glute. Come up, hip extend. Here, hip extend, okay? Here, hip extend. And then we can switch, okay? Here, ooh, this side's tighter. Ooh. Boom, one more. Boom. Now, okay, that's the third one. Now the last one is gonna be the hard one for me because I'm quite tight this morning. I'll be in this position, okay? I wanna roll here. Oh, that's tight. Come up, okay? Roll back. Oh my gosh, I'm so tight. Here, come up. Come through. There we go, a little bit better. One more. There. So we started off with that seated pigeon pose. Then we went to the 90-90 hold. Then we went to the 90-90 with extension. Then we went to the hip, 90-90 rotation into extension. 4 movements there. You can get through this in 5 to 10 minutes. And holy crap, you're gonna wake up your hips. Okay, so we talked about the problem areas in basketball, a lot of ankle injuries, right? We showed you a lot of movements to help loosen up the hips, help loosen up the upper back. Now, this last series is gonna be targeting the ankles. Basketball players are notorious for rolling their ankles, and for good reason. There's a lot of jumping, there's a lot of landing. You might land on somebody's ankle, right? You might land on their foot and roll your ankle. That's perfectly fine, that's perfectly normal. So to target those muscles in those joints, the first thing that I recommend is starting off with the PVC pipe walks. We demonstrated that earlier. The PVC walks are absolutely fantastic for waking up your ankle, for creating more stability, especially for somebody who tends to be a little bit taller. They're even harder because your center of mass tends to be a little bit further away from the PVC roller. And these are exercises that we use inside of our strength training at Peak Strength, where we have basketball specific programming to help you guys with that mobility as well. You can do the entire lift, and then at the end of Peak Strength's workouts, you will be prescribed a specific mobility routine to help target those problem areas. Now, after you hit those PVC pipe walks, okay, so if we have the ankles as an issue, let's say you do these 3 movements every single day until your ankles feel better. So you start with the PVC walks. Then the next movement that you can do is get into this split squat position here. Okay, we're gonna be on a slant board, and if you don't have a slant board like this, you can use a step. You can put a plate down. You can use a curb. You can use anything that you need to help improve that stability inside of your Achilles right here. And when we hold this split position, we don't wanna be wobbling all over the place. We wanna hold that upright trunk here. Now, if I hold this, let's say 30 seconds each side, and at the end of 30 seconds, I wanna go heel drop, back up, heel drop, back up. Heel drop, back up, heel drop, back up, heel drop, back up. Okay, we can do 10 reps on each leg. You're gonna feel that in your quad as well, but also through the soleus, and that's gonna help improve that stability inside the ankle. And finally, after we do the PVC walks, after we do those split squat holds into those raises, we're gonna finish by using our sweet power elastic band here, and I'm gonna show you, okay? All we have to do with this band is I'm gonna hold this in my hand, okay? I'm gonna put this around this foot. I'm gonna use this foot for tension. So I'm here, this foot moves it out. I'm gonna go here, here, boom, 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 okay? And we're gonna do 15 to 17 reps on each side. You're gonna feel this all in that anterior tibialis right there. Okay, you do each side. And then finally, the 4th exercise that we're gonna do is going to be towel curls. So we're gonna have a towel on the floor and we're gonna curl that in with our feet. Okay, so we're gonna go through this 3 to 4 times and we're gonna finish with those towel curls. So we're gonna start off with the PVC pipe walks, then we're gonna lead into that split squat hold, into the heel elevation. We're gonna do the side rotations with the band, and then we're gonna finish with those towel curls to help strengthen that feet. We're going through and targeting the shoulders, the hips, even the lower back to a point, and the feet, and that's gonna alleviate a lot of pain, a lot of issues, and improve that mobility specific for basketball. Because remember, freaks, if you wanna become a champion, you've always gotta cultivate your power. Peace.